Safety matters. For more than 100 years, AAA has been dedicated to all facets of improving safe travel, from conducting evidence-based research to delivering traffic safety programs. Our grassroots efforts to engage policymakers on issues impacting motorists have resulted in improved laws for occupant protection, distracted driving, child passenger safety, and teen driver safety. And we have more work to do. Dedicated to saving lives by reducing traffic crashes, injuries, and deaths in our communities, the Traffic Safety Foundation was formed in 2010 to provide traffic safety programs which educate the public and raise awareness. As a 501c3 nonprofit organization, the foundation is funded by voluntary, tax-deductible donations from individuals and organizations, enabling us to offer educational materials and programs like the AAA School Safety Patrol Program. We provide belts, badges, and training to AAA school safety patrollers so they can assist their grade school classmates by ensuring their safety to and from school. In addition to keeping students safe, the program teaches lifelong lessons of responsibility, leadership, and good citizenship.
I was really excited when my coordinator, Mr. Carter, had told me that I had been nominated for being a safety patroller of the year, and I said, okay, I really want to do this.
Katie has always been a very responsible child. She is a remarkable young lady who has always picked up on what people need and what people need to have at the very right moment. She's always needed outlets for that energy and for being able to exercise her beliefs and her responsibilities to others. The Safety Patrol program that AAA offers really has provided her the public outlet for her to be able to exercise those responsibilities and be able to show others that she really cares in her actions and her deeds.
By keeping my classmates safe, I try to tell them that running's not a very good idea and to always listen to the patrollers to not get hurt.
She has really learned how to manage problems. I think when you are working with that many people, both the children who are on the safety patrol with her and the children who are trying to cross the street, especially the little ones, their problems are different, and she's learned to listen and to try to solve problems differently other than just telling somebody what to do.
Well, if we didn't have the safety patrol program, we'd have kids running out in the middle of the street, we'd have kids tripping and falling, we'd have kids running out in the middle of the grass, just cutting through, and we'd have kids just falling down, hurting themselves.
Teen driver safety. A significant traffic safety concern is with teens driving distracted. Car crashes end more teen lives than cancer, homicide, and suicide combined. And with as many as 80% of all traffic crashes being caused by distracted drivers, it's a reality that cannot be ignored.
I was in the kitchen preparing dinner when the phone rang. It was about 7:05, and it was my daughter, Allie.
The rule was your cell phone stays in your pocketbook. You never use your phone in the car.
She called. She was coming home from school, and I waited till about 20 minutes after, because it takes about 18 to 20 minutes to get home.
I'll wait a little longer, but then I started to panic. I could feel myself panicking. So I kept calling the house. Did you hear from her? Did you hear from her? And he said, no. I said, I'm coming home.
We need to go out and look for her, because now it's a half hour, and that's unusual. We come up on a little hill, and we saw all the flashing lights. My wife pulled over to the side. I got out of the truck. I started walking towards the accident scene.
And then I see my husband just collapse.
The sheriff's deputy came over to me, and he said, sir, please sit over here. Don't come up any closer. It was very dark outside. I didn't see the damage on the front part of the car. He sat me down on the tailgate, and he handed me my license back, and he said, sir, I'm sorry to tell you that was your daughter in the car, and she's deceased.
And then I realized that it wasn't critical, that she had died, that my daughter was there somewhere, and I couldn't get to her.
That was the first day of the rest of my life.
We've had a lot of tragedies. We've had people die in our family, but not your child. There's no words for that. And unless you've lived it, you can't even express the pain, the heartache.
I was introduced to the father of the girl and the stepmom. And at that point we were talking briefly, and the stepmom, or one of the cousins, one of the relatives, stated to me that she was texting with her during the accident. At that point, it was within minutes of the accident.
So my daughter died because someone was distracted with a cell phone. So our family was crushed. This other girl's family was crushed. So 2 families, 2 children gone, an unborn child gone for a cell phone.
The Traffic Safety Foundation wants to spare other families from experiencing the heartbreak of needless tragedies like this. That's why the foundation hosts events for high school students to experience a driving simulator that provides diverse scenarios to test their driving skills, while showing them how easy it is to lose control of a car when driving distracted. And through our partnership with teen race car driver Michael Senzi, teens learn from someone their own age about the dangers of texting and driving. As a result of this, teens pledge to drive distraction-free.
Ever since I started campaign with my family and now with AAA, it's a whole another level of seriousness. 16 people a day die because they're distracted while driving, or other people are. I'm strapped to 2,800 pounds, 670 horsepower. You can't take your hands off the steering wheel. Just stay off the phone. Wait till you get to wherever you're going. It's really that important. Pull over.
Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for children 1 to 12 years old, with an average of 2 kids killed and 375 injured every day. And half of these deaths could be avoided by making sure children are properly secured in the right seat for them. The foundation also partners with hospitals and other organizations to provide education to help parents keep their children safe while riding in a car.
Number one, if they're not placed in properly at all, as in they're not strapped in at all, of course these kids are just flying all over the car while the accidents are happening. Another instance can be where you're not properly strapped in with the 5-point restraint for the really small children, especially the ones under 2 years of age. If they're not placed in the 5-point restraints, their shoulders and their chest are pretty much free to go anywhere. And that's when we start seeing the chest wall injuries and the head injuries and things like that.
We're very lucky to be working in partnership with the Traffic Safety Foundation. When you look at St. Joseph's Children's Advocacy's mission, our mission is to keep children in our community safe, healthy, and injury-free. We want to keep them out of this hospital. And also the Traffic Safety Foundation matches our mission. Their mission is to keep children and families and adults safe on the road. So it's been a perfect fit.
Today's senior drivers are healthier and more active than ever before. However, they're more likely to be killed in a car crash due to age-related fragility and health issues. The foundation provides educational opportunities such as AAA Roadwise Review, CarFit, and Senior Expos to help seniors drive safer longer.
I do the safe driving course every so often for insurance benefits.
This has been a great day to talk to my grandparents and my parents about senior aging mobility issues.
The thing I like about AAA is they're always there when you need them.
The Tow to Go program protects intoxicated drivers and the motoring public from avoidable car crashes. It removes intoxicated drivers from the roads by providing a free ride home for the individual and their vehicle during many holidays. Since its inception in 1998, more than 18,000 intoxicated drivers have used Tow to Go versus getting behind the wheel when their sobriety was in question. It's important for parents and teens to have open communication about lifelong safe driving habits. AAA Promise is an anti-drinking program that encourages teens to promise not to drink alcohol, drive intoxicated, or let their friends drive intoxicated. The program runs from prom season through graduation and urges parents to speak with their teenagers about the dangers of underage drinking and the consequences of intoxicated driving.
To get the word out about the AAA Promise, we put the little cards that we received into the tickets, and we told them as soon as they received the tickets what the AAA Promise was and how they can use it during prom night. We also had an assembly where we informed all of the juniors and seniors that are going to be attending that they can call AAA and use that in case they need any help during prom night.
Programs and education provided by the Traffic Safety Foundation are dramatically changing driver behavior. Our goal is to impact how the public thinks about traffic safety and what each of us can do to help save lives. Be part of this effort to make schools, communities, and roads safer for everyone. Get involved by making a donation or volunteering to support the Traffic Safety Foundation. Safety matters.